Hey world, it's your girl Corinne here and welcome to the channel, Synergy Nubu and That Stuff Nutrition, right? Now, if you're familiar with this intro, please feel free to skip ahead to this point to start the topic of the day. However, if you're visiting for the first time or the first time in a long time, come on in. All right, so on this channel, I like to dive deep into some topics that may be of interest to my fellow fitness enthusiasts and athletes. And I tend to break these into different series as it's a lot to cover, and I really don't want to create like hour-long videos. Who really wants to see that anyway? So in this next series, we're actually going to discuss the topic of fasting. So if you've ever wondered about the various types of fasting, how to do them, when to incorporate them into your daily life, and the incredible benefits they offer, you are in the right place. Now, before we jump in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, get that notification bell so you never miss out on our wellness tips. Now for the formalities. Although I am a nerd, yes, and I like to do a lot of research, yes, I am not your physician. No, okay? I'm just giving information. It's not to treat or cure anything. This is for informational purposes only, and I advise that before you start any new plans, mine included, that you refer to your personal health care practitioner. Cool. All right, now, without further ado, let's get into today's topic. Hey world, it's your girl Corinne here with a new video series, and this time we're going to explore the 7 most popular types of fasting, from the most popular intermittent fasting to some of the lesser known ones like water fasting. Now, each method has its unique approach to promoting health and well-being, and we'll touch on some of the time restricted type eatings, the alternative day fasting, the 5-2 fasting, and more. Of course, for my athletes, I'm going to discuss how this impacts and helps performance. Now, over the series, I'm going to break down each one and give some helpful tips on how to accomplish them effectively. I even think that you should probably plan your year out by doing one a month. Then you can document and see which one works best for you. And then you'll know, just simply by the process of elimination, what works best. So make sure to subscribe so you are notified when I drop a new video about each one. Now, in today's video, I just wanted to go over a quick intro into the series so you know which direction we will be taking. Now, in this series, we'll be discussing intermittent fasting, which is basically where you cycle between periods of eating and fasting. It typically is like a 16-8 type method in which you have 16 hours of fasting and 8 hours of eating, but we'll go over that more in depth. There's also the 5-2 method, which is where you have 5 days of regular eating and then you have 2 days of restricted calorie intake. We will then also go over water fasting, how that works, in which you want to abstain from like all foods and only consume water for a specified amount of time. Typically 24 hours to like several days, you can do that. There is also time restricted eating, and how that works, it's when you have a restriction on daily food intake for a specific time window, similar to intermittent fasting, but often with the focus on a specific day time frame. You also have the alternative day fasting, where you're alternating between days of regular eating and days of either very low calorie intake or complete fasting. And then like the 5-2 diet, which I mentioned earlier, which is like eating regularly for 5 days and then significantly reducing your calorie intake, usually around like 500 to 600 calories on the 2 non-consecutive days. Extended fasting is where you have longer fasting periods, often lasting more than 48 hours. Some of the common durations can range from like several days to weeks. And then we also have the calorie restriction, in which we're mimicking the effects of fasting by just consuming a very low calorie diet without complete food deprivation. Now, as I mentioned, if you can dedicate like 7 months to figuring out what fast works for you, not only will you clean out your system, you will actually feel better and optimize performance. Now, I'm actually going to break these down into the order in which I feel would work best, and this will be the order I'll actually make the videos too, just in case you wanted to follow along. So month 1, we're going to dedicate like on intermittent fasting, which is that 16-8 method. You're going to start with a moderate approach of limiting your eating window to 8 hours. Month 2, we'll do the 5-2 diet, where you'll eat regularly for 5 days and then restrict calories on 2 non-consecutive days. Month 3, water fasting, where you'll do like 24 hours. You'll begin with the shorter water fast for like 24 hours, and you can move into like once a week or even a few days out of the month. Then month 4 is the time restricted eating, where we'll experiment with time restricted eating, focusing on a specific time window for your daily meals. Then month 5, we have alternative day fasting, where we'll implement alternative day fasting between days of regular eating and then days with reduced calorie intake. Month 6 will be the calorie restriction, where we'll explore a diet mimicking the effects of fasting by consuming a very low calorie diet, and I'll walk you through which ones that are. Then months 7 through 12, we can do extended fasting, where we gradually introduce longer fasting periods, such as 48 hours initially, and then we can extend it more past that, like 3 days, 5 days, etc., over the following months. And of course, there are more, but I will spend the next few videos going over these, so make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you know when the next amazing video is going to be coming up and being posted. And guess what? I will see you in the next video. Oh, wait. Before you go, please make sure you check out thatstuffnutrition.com. I have some amazing herbal products that will actually help you along this journey. And I also have programs that actually kind of go over these fastings. If you want something a little more tailored to you, you will need to know your blood type, because most of my plans are going to be catered towards that. So there's my plug. And until I see you next time, make sure you stay vibrant and stay well. Ciao for now.